Why do the low-key, chill, quiet, stay in their lane, don't bother anybody kind of people keep getting looked over in life? This can be in the job market, relationships, hell, it'll even be in the damn Chipotle line. You ever been in a room and felt like a ghost? You got all the work ethic, the talent, all the ideas, but the loud person in the room, he's the one that keeps getting the promotions. Dude just learned Excel last week, but since he's funny or he's loud and acts like he knows what he's doing, that's the one they choose. We going somewhere with this video today, so y'all tune in. You in the interview trying to sound enthusiastic but yet not fake. You're trying to sound confident but not too cocky. You're trying to sound professional but still yourself. It's like you cannot win. So the whole purpose of this video is for those quiet ones out there. And the question is always, so what do you do if you're quiet to try to help myself in a situation like this? And the simple answer is you gotta learn how to play the game the right way. There's ways to be quiet but still be productive and still get noticed to where you're not being disrespected, to where you're not being overlooked. See, the world doesn't reward good, it rewards visible. We would like to think that the quiet ones that have the hard work speaks for itself, but nah, it actually whispers. But the loud people that know little to nothing, it's like they got subwoofers. Do y'all remember in school, we all had these people in class, the loud one that will raise their hand whether they're right or wrong, but they're super funny, everyone likes them, the teacher definitely remembers them. But the whole time, you might be this person that's sitting on the other side of the room, you actually read the whole book that the class is discussing, but nobody cares. Even if you're right, the teacher really doesn't care. It's the same thing in the job market. You're checking all the boxes, you're staying late, you're saving your company money, you're doing everything asked of you. But yet the person that sends the email talking about just circling back, they're the real MVP. I think a good example would be the current rap beef going on with Drake and Kendrick. A lot of people at first underestimated Kendrick, and that's because he was the low-key, quiet kid from Compton. But Drake, he's loud, he's a pop star, and it took Kendrick actually showing him what he's all about to get people to understand, like, okay, this dude really got something. It's like we're in a world that confuses noise with progress, and don't get it twisted. Being quiet doesn't mean lazy. You ever worked with the loudest person in the room, but they also did the least? It's almost like if talking was part of productivity, they will be the CEO of the company. Quiet folks don't flex their wins, they just be low key and chill and be like, yeah, I saved the company about 200K, I did this for the company, I did that for the company, and it's like nobody cares, it is what it is. Meanwhile, there's someone else in the office that saved them 10 paper clips and now they got a LinkedIn post with over 500 likes and a scheduled TED Talk and everyone loves them. And it sucks, but this is the reality of the climate that we're in. And this isn't any knock to the loud people, because I know a lot of times they use that as leverage to get by because they don't have any real skills. And on another hand, there are some loud people that really know their stuff. And to all two of y'all that's gonna watch this video, because YouTube, y'all gotta get it together. Be sure to subscribe, like, send it to somebody, send it to the quiet one at the job. Let's keep it on jobs real quick. Have you ever applied for something and on the application it's saying it's looking for somebody that's dynamic and energetic, like a team player? That's like code for saying we really want somebody loud that's just gonna run their mouth in meetings about a whole bunch of nothing. Have y'all ever noticed the quiet ones always get labeled as disengaged, not a team culture fit? It's like they're really the ones that's keeping everything glued together. And don't even get me started on interviews. This is one of the reasons why I am so happy that I am a franchise owner of 4 locations and I got my own thing going, because I'm like low key, but yet I can blend in with anybody. It's like trying to dance in a club that's hot as hell with a hoodie on. It don't make sense. Start documenting your wins. You might not brag and you might not be loud about it, but keep note of everything. Keep receipts, take notes. That way when you're trying to advocate for yourself, you can bring it to the table and you're not second guessing yourself in the moment. You're gonna be bringing stats like it's ESPN, and you need to be strategic. You don't always have to be the loudest person in the room, But when you do speak, be sure to make it count. There are so many chances for you to speak up in a meeting. Just make sure that when you speak up, because you are the smart one in the room, make it count. That way, when you do speak, they're looking at you and they're like, damn, that's a good point. And over time, they will pay attention to that and they're going to start directing towards you to get the correct answer. Trust me, if you ask the right questions, your boss is going to stop in a meeting. They're going to be like, hold on, ask that again. Then he's going to look around to the team and say, hey, you hear that? That's what we need in this company. You can be that person. Quiet doesn't mean weak. If anything, it means you're calculated. It means you're calm. It means you're observant. It's almost like a silent assassin. They trust the people that are calm through the fire, that are calculated when it really counts. They will turn and ask those questions to you. So don't always just be so laid back and chill to where you keep all those smart thoughts in your mind. Let it be known. Find environments that low-key value people like you. Not every workplace is looking for the loud person, and not every workplace even deserves you. You need to look for an opportunity to where production actually counts. Volume actually matters, to where leaders are actually looking for true leaders in productivity in the workplace. I wanted to break down how being quiet in the workplace is actually a low-key superpower. Quiet people are better listeners, and this is in relationships, businesses. You're less impulsive. Quiet people don't jump just to jump. The only way you're going to actually make a move is if you went through it in your head at least 3 to 4 times before you actually make that decision. Warren Buffett, Barack Obama, MF Doom, all silent assassins. They all play chess and not checkers. That's what it's all about. This whole thing of life, whether it's corporate, jobs, social life, whatever it is, it's all about how you move. It's all about chess and not checkers. While loud people all out trying to be seen, the quiet ones just moving like ninjas. And in the end, who do you think's going to win in the fight? A peacock or a panther? Stop always thinking in silence. Sometimes when you think too much in silence, that's how people forget about you. Stop waiting for permission to jump into a conversation. When you feel you have something valuable to say, jump in and say it. Stop downplaying your accomplishments. You know that one person that's always like, oh, it's nothing. No, this is very important. You are important. Stop avoiding visibility. I'm not saying you gotta go viral, but no, people gotta see you. Pop out and show. Closed mouths don't get fed or promoted. So if you're all the way in the background, don't be mad at people because they don't pick you for the front row. They just don't see you. So here's the truth. Being quiet in a loud world will get you overlooked if you allow it. But learn to move smart. Speak up when it matters. Own your worth. You can be the one that they don't expect coming, but when you pop out, you pop out. You can be that person that they still will respect if you're quiet. So to all my quiet people, you can still be you and be quiet, but get out of your comfort zone and start speaking up and valued, because you matter too.